An elementary school music teacher plays a chord on the piano as the corresponding keys light up on a plastic model keyboard, 1947. (1952) Charlie Chaplin at 63. James Brown Miller, known as Killin' Jim, was a deadly mix of badge and bullets, a lawman when it paid, an outlaw when it suited him. Jane Mansfield and the Mirror, 1953. Eva Marie Saint, American actress, 1954. Brigitte Bardot in 1968. Three Kaikolo Men, 1873. Spanish trainer Pablo Noel, performing a routine, 1962. Young Drew Barrymore with her godfather Steven Spielberg in the 1980s. Rodeo in California, 1934. Behind the Scenes on Bloodsport, 1988. Squirrel Tommy Tucker in a suit made for him by Nina Lynn. Soviet and American Waltzing, Germany, April 1945. Aerial stunt of the 1920s, Barnstormer. Jean-Marie Le Pen and Brigitte Bardot are visiting wounded soldiers in a hospital, France, May 13, 1950. Nicole Ceausescu and Muammar Gaddafi during Ceausescu's 1974 visit to Libya. Riot on a Detroit street, 1967. Audrey Hepburn, 1967. Writer Ernest Hemingway with his family and caught marlins. Bimini, Bahamas, 1935. Debbie Harry before Blondie working as a Playboy bunny in New York City's Playboy Club, 1973. Kurdish fighters with captured Iraqi soldiers during the 1991 uprising. Haruo Nakajima took a break while filming Godzilla, 1954. Children playing a game on the Xerox Alto, the first personal computer with a graphical user interface, 1973. Sidecar racing, 1953. Actress Marilyn Monroe visiting the local zoo, 1941. Christine Eastley wears a unique dress made from 65 one-pound notes. December 13, 1966. The Princess and Prince of Wales with William in front of St. Mary's Hospital in 1982. A German Junkers Ju-52 transport aircraft is burning at the airfield. March 1942. Mother Teresa speaking to college girls, 1973. American soldiers care for a Filipino infant, Philippines, November 1944. Irish McCall posing for pin-up artist Alberto Vargas for a sketch, circa 1950s. Better known for her star role in Sheena, Jungle Princess. The youngest soldier of the French Legion from the 638th Infantry Regiment of the Wehrmacht, 15-year-old Leon Merdzian, on the street of the village of Golovkovo, near Moscow, 1941. Jennifer Aniston and Matthew Perry eat watermelon. A TV presenter blows into an inflatable push-up bra in Paris in 1952. This was Seoul, South Korea in 1904. A teenage Norma Jean Baker, the future Marilyn Monroe, 1940s. Civil Defense Day, Prague, 1932. Monica Bellucci in Max Magazine, September, 1992. Harry Houdini, 1912. White supremacist mob poses before the burnt building of the Daily Record black newspaper, following the Wilmington Massacre and coup. Wilmington, North Carolina, November 10, 1898. Napoleon veteran posing in full uniform, 25th of May, 1858. A soldier who lost both legs in World War I plays billiards, 1915. Unarmed civilians defend the Lithuanian press house from Soviet Army paratroopers, January 1991, Vilnius, Lithuania. Igor Sikorsky demonstrates the design of his new aircraft, 1931. British suffragette under arrest after participating in an attack on Buckingham Palace, London in 1914. Ruins of Dresden, 1945. A German Mercedes crashed at the 1955 Le Mans race on June 11th. A xenomorph chilling behind the scenes of Alien 3, 1992. A monument to Mussolini at Adua, Ethiopia, 1936. An Iranian teenager escorts captured Iraqis. Iran-Iraq War, Khorram Shah, 1982. A girl blows a bubble of chewing gum, 1946. Newly elected Arkansas Governor Bill Clinton and United States President Jimmy Carter, 1978. Muhammad Ali playing Monopoly, 1960. The Hysterical Patient, 1893. Portrait artist Anna Ladd gave new faces to World War I veterans. Casts of soldiers' faces with horrific wounds, bottom models of their new faces. Linus is the longest manned and longest-tailed horse in the world, 1880. Ann Lee Patterson, Miss United States, 1931. The forerunner of electronic books, 1922. The Fisk reading machine, in the hand of its inventor, Rear Admiral Bradley Fisk. Diana, Princess of Wales with her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, at the piano in Kensington Palace in 1985. This crazy vehicle was based on a 1947 Chrysler Saratoga. Photo was taken 1947. It toured the United States promoting Zippo lighters. A drunk man riding a hippopotamus, Novokuznetsk, USSR, 1982. The appearance of Citroën DS on the streets of Paris. Elvis Presley with his father. Sharon Stone, 1990. Bill Clinton in his youth. The downing of a CC-108 Caribou military transport aircraft. Vietnam, 1965. Miners in Serra Pelada, Brazil, 1986. It was the largest open mine in the world, and its estimated 100,000 miners worked there at its peak in 1983. Italian Foreign Minister the Count Ciano visits Poland's Tomb of the Unknown Soldier 7 months before the German invasion, 1939. A busy road leading to the Woodstock Festival, 1969. Ruth jump. Well, jumping off a diving board while shooting a bow and arrow. Political literature seized by Boston police during the Palmer raids to suppress left-wing dissidents. 1919. A long winding stream of Korean refugees board a vessel in Hungnam Harbor, North Korea, on December 21, 1950, as they flee the advancing Chinese communists and North Koreans. Belgian Farman F-40 Deadhead, 1915. Fidel Castro with Yuri Gagarin. Skiers with backpack aero engines, Yoshkar Ola, 1978. Yale University Pipe Competition, 1959. United States soldiers 2 years before storming the beaches of Normandy, 1942. Deaf-blind author and activist Helen Keller meets President Eisenhower, 1953. American actors Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, 1951. Wehrmacht soldier with a kitten. Elvis Presley, Memphis, July 23, 1973. Elvis began training in karate in 1958. He was one of the first Americans to receive a black belt. Electrophone. Listening to performances or concerts over a telephone line, 1901. Piles of German helmets surrendered after Axis surrender circa May 10, 1943. German occupiers destroying a monument to Polish poet and hero, Adam Mickiewicz, in Krakow, 1940. Captured Russian armor shield with embrasures for shooting from different positions, World War I. Late Edo period samurai with Western clothing, 1860s. Alfred Hitchcock hanging out with his favorite canine companion, a Sealyham Terrier, 1960s. Governor General of India George Curzon with his wife Mary on the elephant Lakshman Prasad Delhi, 1902. A guardsman collapsed just as Queen Elizabeth II rode her horse during a parade in London, 1970. The Clinton family during a visit to the Moscow Coca-Cola plant, May 1995. The first man to walk on the moon, Neil Armstrong, with the first woman to fly in space, Valentina Tereshkova, in Star City, Moscow, 1970. The first ever photograph of the moon and Earth in a single frame taken by the American spacecraft Voyager, 1, 1979. George Lucas surrounded by Star Wars props. One of the first and most famous transgender Americans to have gender reassignment surgery was Christine Jorgensen. She was an Army veteran from 1944 to 1946, and in 1952, she had her sixth gender-affirming surgery. Bill Gates, who was arrested for driving without a license, 1977. Child rat catchers and their helpers, ferrets and a terrier, England, 1916. Miss Vivian Bales of Albany, Georgia, who rode her motorcycle across the United States in 78 days in 1929. Football referee Joey Shackelford, height 1.46 meters, warns player Clive Goddard, height 2.06 meters, England, 1980. The commander of the 2nd Guards Tank Army, Colonel General of Tank Forces Semyon Ilyich Bogdanov, examines the captured relics of the Kaiser's army. Berlin, Soviet Zone of Occupation of Germany, May 1, 1945. 1953, nuclear bomb test dummies, Las Vegas. Madonna in the late 70s. Theodore Roosevelt and his Rough Riders after the Battle for San Juan Heights, early July 1898. Helena Bonham Carter, December 1984. An old GMC logging truck in Oregon, 1917. Bill Clinton at age 4, 1950. United States Army Lackner HZ-1 aerocycle during testing, 1954. Training at a base in Cornwall, 1961. The British Land Rover is transported using a system proposed by the Australians, Royal Australian Electrical and Mechanical Engineers, along two tensioned wires using special attachments on the wheels. Serial killer Edmund Kemper 10 years apart, 1964 versus 1974. Charlie Chaplin on the set of The Gold Rush with Assistants, California, April 1924. Ornella Moody, 1980s. Copa girl Linda Lawson, also known as Miss Q, at the Sands Hotel wearing a mushroom cloud headpiece to promote nuclear testing in the 1950s. A train crash that lost control, Washington, United States, 1953. Three-year-old Betty Bench drinks tea with her dolls and lion cub Nubia, Los Angeles, 1930s. Dental reconstruction, early 20th century. Salvador Dali on set, 1954. The frozen mustache of a representative of textile workers at the funeral of Vladimir Lenin, 1924. Inside Le Monocle, photographed by Bresai in 1932. Le Monocle was a lesbian nightclub that was open in Paris from the 1920s, right up until World War II. Bresai had been invited to spend the evening photographing the patrons enjoying themselves. Red Army soldiers robbing Simonov Monastery in Moscow, Soviet Union, 1925. A group of British spiritualists attempt to levitate a table at a meeting in 1934. Loaner Porsche car at the World Exhibition 1900 Paris. Loaner Porsche was the world's first front-wheel drive car with a hybrid powertrain. After a fire destroyed all of downtown Seattle. Bank security guard, 1889 Seattle. An American soldier in Vietnam with a Vietnamese skull, 1968.